Welcome everyone and welcome to Ziva's Tarot. I hope everyone is having an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Today we have three piles and we're going to do the topic, how are you being seen by others? How are you being perceived or seen by others? So we have three piles. We have pile number 1, represented by the circle, and then number 1. Pile 2, the cross, and 2. On pile number 3, the triangle. Please take your time to pick a pile, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Okay, if you picked this circle, this pile, then this is your pile, I guess. Pile number 1. First, I'm cleansing energy. Cleansing. I'm setting the intention for the viewers. Cleansing the deck. Cleansing myself. Okay. Pile number 1. How are you viewed or perceived by others? How is pile number 1 viewed and perceived by others? How is pile number 1 viewed and perceived by others? How is pile number 1 being viewed and perceived by others? Okay. I feel like people may feel a bit intimidated by you. Yeah, people feel intimidated by you. They may see you as some, I feel like people get, I feel people get inspired by you in some type of way, or you spark something in people. Give people some type of creative spark, or I'm getting that, people are having to, starting to have a spark for you in, a romantic sense. I feel like people see you as some type of, probably marriage material or something. When people get to know you, when people talk to you, they just immediately, want something with you. There's always a spark. They always feel like there are sparks flying between the both of you. Yeah, you may have a lot of people planning to move towards you, but they're intimidated. So yeah, I did say intimidation at first, but people are intimidated by you. But they do find a way, or they always have plans to communicate with you, or try to tell you how they feel. But most of the time, people are intimidated by you. That is why they are hesitant, and they always feel like they need to make a plan when they want to talk to you. So maybe people may hold you in high regards with the Hierophants. Look at the little people looking up to the Hierophant. Yeah. So people may look up to you. Some people may put you on a pedestal. And I feel like the intimidation that you cause is more because people really respect you, and you just seem like somebody that you do not mess with, that people are not intimidated, but they are still intrigued, so they are still interested in talking to you, or getting to know you. So you're not intimidating in the scary sense that people are scared of you. You're they're intimidated in the sense that they really respect you and they really want your respect, and they really desire you and they want you to desire them. I hope my voice is loud enough, to be honest. Like, I'm really in front of the mic. Anyways, yeah, celebrity. Yeah, you have a lot of fans, well wishers, supporters. You have a lot of fans for real. I feel like you may think this is illogical or irrational in a sense. Like, you feel like people have this like people's respect for you or desire for you is kind of irrational. But for some, it's getting that some of you may even feel like you're being manipulative in a way, like you may be subconsciously manipulating these people, or some of you may have recognized this your power, and like you feel like because you've recognized it, you're being manipulative. Or some of you are afraid to recognize that this may be the situation, because if you recognize it, you feel like you're going to start being manipulative, or you already will be manipulative. I don't know. Some of you feel like people are attracted to you or see you this way because you're just manipulating people into seeing this way. Some of you may have imposter syndrome about this. Yeah. Conflict. Like, I feel like you have some inner conflict with yourself, like seeing your worth. But I guess this is about how other people see you, so let's keep it like that. Yeah. Yeah, new beginnings. People always want like a new beginning with you. Like, they always want to start something with you. When you meet people want to start something with you, whether it's a relationship, a project, maybe even friendship, a family. Like, when people meet you, you always like not even just meet you, get to know you as well. Like people always want to have some type of new beginning with you. You spark something in people, like for real. Always do like some new adventure. Like, I feel like people see a lot of possibility with you, so you may like have a Neptunian type of vibe. Maybe like you have a Pisces rising or something, or Pisces Venus, where people see who they want in you. Like, people see their dream person in you. So maybe that makes sense with the whole imposter. You feel like people are irrational with you or illogical with you. It's because people project what the good things that they want to see in other people on you. I feel like some of you actually really needed to hear this, because your lack of denial of the energy or the power that you have is keeping you stagnant. Yeah. For some of you, you like motivate people to get their life together because they desire you. And like, you have a lot of like fans because people feel like you're like an once in a lifetime opportunity. So you have a lot of people chasing you or going after you because people feel like you're a once in a chance lifetime opportunity. You get. So that's why people are always making plans to move towards you. That's why people are like anxious to even move towards you, because you're like everybody's dream person. So sometimes like it doesn't happen immediately, like, but people always like take their chance. And I feel like people take like little chances with you. Like, they'll just like try a little bit and then run away. So maybe that's why you guys deny the fact that this may ever happen. Because like maybe somebody will give you like a chance, and all of a sudden like they're not texting you back anymore or whatever, and like it's because they're like anxious, you know. Okay, some of you may have some type of fear about this, like in terms of karma. Like I feel like some of you feel like accepting this will cause some type of karma in your life. But also I may be getting that spirit is saying that you do need to accept that this is the energy around you, that this is the effects that you have on people, so that you can have more, good luck in your life. So like I was saying, like some of the fact that some of you may not be accepting that this is the effect that you have on people, this power that you have on people, is causing you to be stagnant. So spirit is saying that you need to let go of that fear of like whatever that is holding you back, whatever is making you not accept your power. What was I even saying? Like try and let go of whatever is not like allowing you to accept your power. Like if you're stagnant right now, the reason why you are stagnant is because you are not coming into your power. You are denying your own power that you have within yourself and within your life, and the power that you have on people or to people. So yeah, you're not a bad person if you think that you're the shit, You're really not a bad person for having a high self-esteem or like thinking highly of yourself. Nothing bad will happen to you if you decide to hold yourself in high esteem, regardless of popular media and everything. Like when somebody is full of themselves because they have high self-esteem, and like the way they demonize them and punish them for liking themselves. Yeah, that is not true. That is just the media, They're just propagating, low self-esteem. I don't know why. But like that's a tangent that I can go on another time, because I feel like the media does condition us to like have lower self-esteem, like every single person in every single way. Like even the prettiest person that would always have something that they're insecure about, and like you look at them and like you're literally like perfect, but like no, I'm not. I hate this about myself. I hate that about myself. No, it's not like that big of a deal. And like, and you're confused, like why do you hate yourself? But at the same time, if they really love themselves, we would get annoyed. But like at the same time, you know what? It doesn't really matter. But the cocoa of the matter, or the point of this reading, the point of the story, is that you need to accept your positive attributes, your effects on people, or affect some people, or affect some people. Yeah, like it's true. Like you're not imagining things. You're not being delusional when you see people like behave that way. You're not cooking up stories in your mind. You're right. People are interested in you, and people are anxious, because I keep seeing this. Like people are anxious about like approaching you. See here at the bottom, lack of perspective. So yeah, let's see if there's anything else they want to say before we round up. Resisting change. Yeah. If you come into your power, the faster you come into your power, the more loss you would be avoiding. You'd be avoiding way more tragedies and like heartbreaks and like, all of that. So like the more you come into your power, the more you avoid a lot of crap. Yeah, you need to release your fears. This is moon in reverse. Yeah, regain composure basically. you accepting your power is you like regaining some type of composure. Like I feel like some of you may have been socially conditioned to hate yourself, so you're finding it really hard, and it's like been an upward struggle. But yeah, you do need to be patient with yourself, even though. Okay, and also with routine. Yeah, the next open school with routine. You need to start having practices that help you accept your self-esteem. Like I know everybody says it, but like journaling or speaking into like existence, speaking positivity to yourself. I feel like that would definitely help you. Like actually you doing it, because some of you may have, or if you're like anything like me, you may hear it and you'll be like, oh, I don't think this works for me for real. But like you need to be consistent with it, because with the finish what you start, you need to be consistent with it. Before you know it, it's going to be like second nature to you. You don't even really need to do it anymore, and like it's just going to be second nature for real. So you guys should like journal. You guys should like do positive affirmations and all that. You need to speak to yourself. Not only just speak to yourself with conviction. Like believe it as well, because it's true. You just need to accept that it's true. So yeah, pile 1. This is your reading. See, success right at the bottom. The sun, success, confidence, positivity, optimism. So you need to like be more positive. You need to be more optimistic. So that is why like you need to be intentional with your positivity. You have to be intentional with your confidence. And before you know it, it's going to be like, before you know it's going to be second nature. You don't even really have to think about it. But right now, if you want to become that person, that confident person, that person is like self-assured, that likes themselves, right now is the time for you to be absolutely intentional with becoming that. Okay, so if you resonated with this reading, please leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks for watching. So if you pick this card, this cross with the number 2 on it, this is your pile number 2. First, let me cleanse the energy of the previous readings. Cleansing the energy, cleansing the piles. Cleansing the energy, cleansing the pile, cleansing the energy, setting the intentions for pile number 2. So how is pile number 2 being perceived? How is pile number 2 being perceived? I feel like some of you are from pile number 1, because I was about to say pile number 1, but like, could have just been a mistake. How spiritual transformation, new beginnings. Okay, some of you are from pile 1. Some of you are from pile 1. So, how is pile number 2 being perceived? How is pile number 2 being perceived? Okay, pile number 2. Yeah, I feel like some of you trigger spiritual transformations in people. Like you have such a strong effect on them that you trigger like a growth in people. Like with Ace of Swords and Death, like you trigger like some type of transformation in people. Like, so you really trigger people. Like you really you cause people to grow, whether this is unintentional or intentional. Realizing truth, people see, like with you, like clarity is gained in some way or some form. like some of you, if you're from pile 1, you get how you do that, I guess, in a sense. So how is pile number 2? Yeah, you what's it called? You help people, or you cause people to deal with their inner conflict. So if you feel like you find yourself attracting a lot of people who are wishy-washy, indecisive, and like they clearly have some inner conflict, then yeah, this is how you do so. How is pile number 2 being perceived? I have the devil. Yeah, I feel like you okay. For a very few select of you, you know yourselves. You know the power that you have over people, and like you know the power that you have over people, and either some of you are planning to become puppets, or some of you already are, or some of you feel like you're being puppets, but that is like a few select of you. So if you're like from pile number 1, and like, you know, don't worry about it, but like but there are some of you who are afraid like you would become puppets. You know that you have the tendency to be controlling, so some of you may be afraid of being controlling, like just having yes men or puppet people around you. So yeah. So if you're from pile 1, I guess that is part of the things that you fear. As for people who came from pile 1, so if you didn't come from pile 1, or if you didn't feel drawn to pile 1, don't feel obligated because you're here in pile 2 to go and watch pile 1. You really don't have to if you didn't feel drawn to it. How do people perceive pile number 2? How do people perceive pile number 2? I feel like eating some Chinese rice. Okay. I feel like some of you may have gone through something, some type of like disappointment, or something that you consider as a huge loss, what's called, regarding like partnerships. Because some of you realize your power or something. For some of you, it's like you feel like because you trigger a lot of growth in people, it's just like most of your relationships that you've been in, whether this is platonic or like romantic, just feels so like a huge loss, so incomplete, because like you always feel like you're getting close to someone, or like, you know, you're finally finding like your friend, only for it to come down to it, so like a huge fight because you trigger them in some way, because you trigger growth in people. So yeah, let's see. What else? So for some of you, if you're wondering why you're like literally at conflict with people, like you're like why you're literally at conflict with people sometimes, or like when or why you feel like conflict always happens, like not just any type of conflict, like this conflict that you just know you have to let go of this person arises in all of your relationships, is because you trigger people to grow. And like sometimes when like you make people see things that they don't want to address, they'll rather cut you off than to address their issues. And yeah, that's kind of painful. I feel like some of you are like, yeah, I didn't ask for that. Like, you didn't ask for that. I get that. I wouldn't ask for that either. Because I feel like some of you feel like it's kind of stressful and like it's lonely. For some of you, you just want to have like a balanced relationship with someone. You want to have like some type of stability. You want some type of stability with like someone, like a relationship. I feel like this makes you kind of insecure though. Yeah, some of you may because you kind of have like people pleasing tendencies. Like you really try to go above and beyond for people. Like you try to cuddle them and like always trying to bridge the gap, trying to like shield people from their own feelings just because you're looking for some type of stability in your ships. So platonic, romantic, even familiar. Some of you may walk on eggshells around people that you want to be friends with or you care about. Some of you may overreach and like overdo things just because like you're trying to, meet them halfway. You guys feel like you always have to like, I don't know, hold on to people in a sense. Yeah, literally just came out. As soon as I said holding on, the Four of Pentacles came out, which is like about holding on to people, possessions, and past issues. But now it came out in reverse. So this is basically you having to like let go of people. You have to let go of people. You have to learn to let go of them, even if you trigger them. Yeah, some of you are like really stubborn. Like you try to hold on really hard to people. I feel like that's why some of you are, if you came from Pile 1, I feel like this is why some of you are afraid of being a puppet, because, like, it kind of makes sense. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but, like, you know you have the effects on people, you know you have the power, but you also know that you have issues of, like, letting go or shedding people, so you feel like you're just going to have a bunch of yes men because, I don't know. I hope you guys understand this because like I'm trying so hard. Under here, it says that you're just being overcritical of yourself. You're being just pessimistic. And like you feel like, and it's kind of like you lack empathy. Like you really feel like you can control people like that. You can't, I wouldn't say like you can't, but you really can't. You can't have that kind of control of people. So some of you are like wondering, that if I really did have that effect on people, why can't I control them? Some of you are thinking that, especially if you came from part 1. You're thinking, if I have this kind of effect on people, why can't I control them? Because you can't control people like that. Like, you don't really have, I wouldn't say that you can't control people like that, but like, do you want to control people like that? Do you want to have puppets around you? You don't want to have puppets around you, but you still want to control people? or like I feel like your where you have control, where you want to have control over people is just them not leaving you, I guess. Yeah, you just don't want people to leave you. You don't want people to abandon you. So you're like, if I have this positive effect on people, or if I have this kind of effect on people, why do they leave? It's not your fault. That like it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with you being like weird or something, or like being a bad person or whatever. Is that you trigger people, like you cause people to grow, and so like you just have to learn to like let go of people and like let go of the people so that they can learn. Like you can't keep having them around if they're not. See unrequited love here. Yeah, you guys feel like, I feel like for some of you, just feel like when people leave you, it's just unrequited love. That is not true. It's not true. You do not attract people who are rejecting you because they don't love you or something like that, or they don't care about you, or they don't want you. These people are like, they are more or less rejecting themselves. They are not rejecting you. They are rejecting themselves. Because yes, they do see you in that high self-esteem or in that high esteem. You do cause people to like, you do inspire new ideas in people. You desire, you like, people desire you, and like you inspire them, but like you also show a mirror to the parts of themselves that they don't like. And you do that even if you subconsciously, maybe that's your sole purpose, to make them grow, to make them become a better person, to actually make them feel better themselves. But like it's like the mirror that they see they don't like, and like the injuries are too painful for them. They don't want to like dress it. They don't want to dress the wound. Because sometimes like when you try to dress the wound, like it stings. But like that's you need for it to sting first. You need for it to sting first for it to heal properly. Because if you don't like disinfect it and all that, like you can have like an infection and it's going to fester, and like the wound is just going to be there, and it's even going to hurt even more, even if like it's going to be making more way more uncomfortable. So these are the people who aren't ready to address, like they're not ready to like disinfect their wound to start healing the wound. They're not ready to address their wounds. So if you're like trying to hold on to people who are not willing to address their wounds, they're just going to be people who are just going, like you're just going to have people who are just around you that are going to be constantly in pain. They're just going to be constantly like uncomfortable and like weird, and like you're a mirror to them as well. So like imagine the kind of negativity that may come towards you if you try to hold on to people who are like intimidated by you, challenged by them, their own mirror. So yeah. Yeah, these people try to avoid like loss, but like nah. Or you try to like I feel like some of you already know that this is the case, even if this is subconsciously, or maybe you never had the words to put it together, but like you were just trying to avoid some type of loss or tragedy. And like I get it, like I sympathize with you for real. Like it's not easy to always try to get over like heartbreaks, like people leaving is heartbreaking. It's like a sad thing. You don't want like, and can be quite lonely as well. But I feel like in order for it to not hurt as much, it's like you need to learn to let go of people. But yeah, you guys need to be a little bit more in this Queen of Wands energy. You are that person already. You need to be more in her energy of like being very confident, assertive, sexy. Like the Queen of Wands does not regret herself. How would I say that? Yes, she doesn't regret who she is. So in this Queen of Wands energy, you have to like be in a position where you are not regretting who you are. So you need to stand in your power. You really need to accept who you are, because regardless of whether you do not accept yourself or you accept yourself, you still embody this energy of like being a reflection onto people. So why are you a reflection onto people? Like, why are you going through this and still like hating yourself? Like, there's no point. You might as well just like yourself. You might as well stand in your confidence and let people be themselves. Like, let them just be a mirror onto people. Like, it's literally not your business. It's literally not your business, and you don't have to internalize people leaving as like something that you're doing or that something that is wrong with you. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like this is your reading. If you resonated with this, please leave a like and subscribe. I offer personal readings. You can shoot me an email if you're interested in a personal reading. The email is in the description box down below. Bye. Okay, if you pick the triangle, you pick number 3, then this is your pile number 3. Hold on while I cleanse the energy and set the intentions. Cleansing the energy. Cleansing the energy. And setting the intentions. Okay, so how do people see you? How do people view your pile number 3? How do people view you? How do people see you? How do they perceive you? I just thought of this game. I don't know why it just came up in my mind. I don't know if it's because of the cards, but like, I don't know. Some of you like you play Monopoly Go. I don't know why that's relevant, but like, I don't know. Maybe there's some people that you like to play Monopoly Go with. I don't know. Monopoly Go. Okay, so how do people see pile number 3? I feel like you guys elicit a lot of like a sexual desire in people. I feel like people really want to date you. So people may be really, really attracted to you. Even if you don't feel like you're attractive. I feel like with you, people already see like they need to. Yeah, because I feel like for some of you, or a lot of you, I feel like people really know that, or see you and they know that they're supposed to like come correct. They're supposed to like get their shit together before they come towards you, in a sense. Yeah. For some of you, like they see you like and they feel like, oh, they need to grow up. Like I feel like you make people like reevaluate their life and like make them like trigger them to like grow up. Like to get their lives together, to move forward, move on. Like, because for some of you, like, they're interested in you romantically, but they want to get their shit together. They know that they have to get their shit together in order for you to come towards them. And so you trigger them to want to grow up, to like get their lives together, to be put together. For some of you, I feel like a lot of people piss you off, and like they want like your forgiveness. So there are some people that like want you to forgive them. Yeah, for some of you, like a lot of you are like some people's like wish fulfillment. Like for some people may see you as like a what do they call them? A trophy wife or a trophy husband, whoever you like. You're an arm candy. Yeah, see, conscious kicking and you because people don't really feel like they deserve you if they don't have like maybe like money, or like if their life is not together. If they know that they can't come and offer you nothing, they just already know that they have to come and offer you something. They can't really come with their empty selves, without money, without their life together, without any prospects, without even, so for some of you I'm even hearing without personality. So like they know that they either have to like be rich, be handsome, and like have a good personality. In fact, I feel like that's what you guys want. You want the whole three. You want the trifecta. You don't want to have to pick between personality or looks. You want someone who's good looking, rich, and who's good looking, rich, and is a good person, is a decent human being. Like that's what you want, and like people know that that is what they need to like bring to the table. That is what they need to bring to the table. I'm even getting that this is not only like romantic but also friendship. So like you may feel like some people, like you may look at, like some of you may even have friends that like like you see the way they treat other people, like they're always trifling with them, but like when it comes to you they don't play with you. Like they don't behave the same way towards like other people that they do with you, because they know you are not to be trifled with. Like you just give that energy. Like even if like for some, I'm guessing that some of you may not even know how to fight. You feel like you're not even, like you don't know how to like, yeah, like you feel like you're not aggressive and you don't know how to fight it, like someone does you dirty. But like you don't need to know how to fight. You don't need to like consciously be like, or intentionally being that way. Some of you don't have to intentionally be that way. You don't have to think about being like tough or like being like, I don't know how to say it. Like I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. But like without trying, people already respect you. You don't really have to be a certain way. So some of you may feel like I thought I had to be a certain way to garner people's respect like that, but like no. You already do that. Like you don't have to think too much about it. I feel like some of you actually genuinely like yourselves, or like genuinely respect yourselves. Even if you never really always did, you do now, and like you see the shifts in like the way people are treating you just because you respect yourself. People do not play with you, and like you don't even have to warn them or like say it with like in passing or something, or try to like play it up that they should respect you. No, people just naturally respect you. You don't have to have the most money. You don't even have to be the prettiest in the room or whatever. But I'm pretty sure you guys already are the prettiest in the room. But like, yeah. Yeah. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you have a lot of people that want to reconcile with you, but they are afraid of coming towards you and apologizing, because they feel like you would be defensive, like you would reject them. For some of you, I'm hearing like, you would reject them. You definitely would not accept them back into your life. So it's like they already know. So like the people that want your forgiveness can't even ask for your forgiveness because they know that you're not going to give it. They know that they fucked up, and like you move on, right? Coming clean. Turning over a new leaf. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Okay, I need some clarity over this. I feel like some people may antagonize you because of okay, what I'm saying is that somebody's coming in to like confess something and like they want some type of success with it. Or maybe like the only way some people have to be successful with you is by being reckless or being determined. I don't even know. I feel like some people may feel like with you that they like to gain some type of victory with you, they may have to like be really reckless. Like in a way, okay, challenging traditions because this is under. I feel like in a way they feel like they have to be reckless in a sense. Okay, from what I'm getting, so something just came to my mind is that they may have to, for some people to gain some type of success with you, people realize that they have to like go against, like challenge traditions, like go against like the social norm in a way. In order for them to gain success with you, they have to go against the social norms. So like let me give an example. People like to be nonchalant or like to pretend that they are nonchalant, but like cause like play games and shit, so that they can have some type of control. But with you, to gain some type of success with you, they need to like show that they're interested and like be, I don't know, properly. Like they have to be honest about how they feel in every single situation. If you make them weak in the knees, you want to hear how weak in the knees they make you feel. Do you get? Like they have to be actually completely honest with you with how they feel if they want to gain any type of success with you. For real. Yeah, romantic proposals. Yeah, you make people anxious, like, but like at the same time, people can't let you go. Like, they want you. They know, like, they have to like I feel like you're hard to let go of. You're really, really hard to let go of. People can't let you go like as easily as they would like. And like it kind of makes them anxious and like overwhelmed, some of them. And like if that was the case, you would even want to hear that that's the case, right? That, oh my god, you make me so anxious, right? You want to hear that. You want people to be romantic, you want them to like invite you out, be really charming, be very affectionate with you, like you have to really actually love you and like actively love and care for you, that to win any type of victory for you. And like and for that to be that way, you need them to be emotionally vulnerable. And like a lot of people are not ready to be emotionally vulnerable with you. And like, because a lot of people are afraid of getting hurt or used, or rejected even. Like, they show they're really vulnerable with you, and then you reject them. Huh? That's painful. I feel like we're coming to the end of this reading. Nothing's really coming out. Yeah, I guess that should be it then. If you guys resonated with this reading, please leave a like and subscribe. I offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can shoot me an email and my email is in the description box down below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.